Shalom, Ani Hebrew Girl 777. Greetings, I am Hebrew Girl 777 from the Basics to the Bible on YouTube, and I wanted to create another video going over where to start when learning Hebrew, because I'm looking in my Hebrew groups that I'm a part of, and I'm seeing this question a lot, so I wanted to make this video just for like my Facebook groups and the groups that I'm in where this question is being asked a lot. Where do I start when it comes to learning Hebrew? So I'm going to tell you, number one, you want to learn the Hebrew alphabet or the alphabet. You need to learn that one. A great resource that I came across that I really like is the 4-part video explanation by Jew FAQ on the YouTube. You can find her in my playlist. You can find her by typing in Jew FAQ, and you'll find her 4-part video series on learning the Hebrew alphabet, and she even has videos where she includes the Nakud or the vowel symbols as well. And you just study that every day. If you want to learn Hebrew, you gotta do it every day, or at least a lot of days out of the week. Especially if you want it to stick, you gotta keep going over it. So learning the alphabet is one thing. Alright, so you can even supplement your learning by getting books like this, Learn to Read Hebrew in 6 Weeks. The author is Nico Shafir. And again, it's called Learn to Read Hebrew in 6 Weeks. You might want to check that out. I'll give you just a little sneak peek as to how this book kind of goes. So it kind of puts pictures for the letters. This is a het, this is a hey, and it goes over the differences. And towards the end of the book at least, it goes into creating words that you can read in Hebrew, all in 6 weeks. So things like that you could use. I just got this book from the library, and I can say I'm past that part. So I am grateful that I was able to do my Hebrew over and over and over so much. At this point, I've been learning on and off for 5 months, but lately, I would say since the end of July 2023, I've been more, what do you call it? I've been getting up more early in the morning, making it a part of my morning routine. I'm sorry. So I would get up at around 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, make my coffee, and get my notebook out and start learning Hebrew. Okay, after you learn the alphabet, you need to keep a notebook too. That's the main thing. Keep a notebook. If you have something you can record yourself on, or if you somehow, like as you're searching like where to learn Hebrew, if you happen to come across an alphabet song, like I have created an alphabet song. It's an R&B version, but nevertheless, you can go check that out in my videos. I believe you could just type in like R&B alphabet or search through the videos when you click on the video tab. Next, if you don't know any Hebrew at all, let me tell you, you are going to want to learn the phrases and responses needed to survive a conversation. So I can show you here. I have written them out in English and the transliterated version, and I've also written out the script for a lot of them too. And so as you can see, I'd highlight the ones that I started using, and then the more I reference this sheet, the more I'm able to say, oh, shalom, ma shlomcha, ma shlomech, ani beseder, which is like, hi, how are you? I'm fine. And I went from only being able to recall shalom, even though I did all those videos going over random colors and phrases and Duolingo, and it wasn't really helping me to survive conversation. So you need to pause this video and write down this list of words to write down in one column, you're going to write down your English and your transliterated version, and then as much as it might seem challenging, you need to go ahead and write down the Hebrew too. That's for accelerated learning. For accelerated learning, take that tip. Okay, take that tip. Okay, so here are the phrases. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I wonder if I should tell you what it is, just to get one bird with two stones. Good morning, Boker Tov. Okay. Good afternoon, Zocharaim Tovim. That might seem a little bit difficult to pronounce. It was for me. Zocharaim Tovim. And I'm just a beginner, so you're definitely going to get a more native pronunciation from a native speaker, depending on where they're from. Okay. So good night, Laila Tov. Good evening, Erev Tov. Hi, greetings, or bye, Shalom. Then I learned you can also say Lehitraot for goodbye, but that's not on this one, but I know it for memory now. Mashlomcha, how are you doing? How are you for a male? And Mashlomech, how are you for a female? Good is Tov, T-O-V. I'm fine is Ani Beseder, trains going by. Okay, once again, good is Tov, I'm fine is Ani Beseder. Ani Beseder. Thank you very much is Toda Rabah. Toda Rabah. Okay, let's get over these next one. And you for a female is Va'at. I have it written here. For a male, Va'ata. You're welcome, Alo Davar. But I also seen Bevakasha, which is why I have it right here. Bevakasha used as you're welcome, so I've jotted that note down. Nice to meet you is Naima Od. Most of you probably have heard Naima Od. And same thing is Oto Davar. I am learning Hebrew is for a female is Ani Lomedet Ivrit. Ani Lomedet Ivrit. And for a guy, it's Ani Lomed Ivrit. I speak a little Hebrew for a female. Ani Meteberet Kesat Ivrit. Ani Meteberet Kesat Ivrit. I have a little rhythm to that one to help me remember. And then I'm guessing for a male, it's Ani Meteber Kesat Ivrit. But don't count me on that one because I've just been learning mainly for a female because I'm a female. Like this one, I don't understand. Ani lo mevina. Ani lo mevina. I don't understand. How do you say blank in Hebrew? Okay, let me pause this right quick. Okay, again, how do you say blank in Hebrew? Ek omrim blank be'ivrit. How do you say blank in Hebrew? Ek omrim blank be'ivrit. I'm from the United States. Ani merizot ha'ivrit. Ani merizot ha'ivrit. And then there's a couple of more phrases like, okay, like you need to learn where are you from, and you need to learn I'm from, etc., etc. So when you say you don't know where to start, just start with these phrases. I'm going to go ahead and post this in the Facebook group. You can share it if you like. My name is Hebrew Girl 777 from the basics to the Bible. Now that I can read Hebrew a little better now, I can go on to what I initially wanted to get into this for, which is reading the Bible for me. And so yeah, I hope this video helped you. Once again, share it if you have people that you know that are looking to learn where to start. These phrases will give you a nice solid foundation in starting conversation. And then you can always ask Ek omrim, I'm learning biblical Hebrew be'ivrit. You can always further the question, further the conversation with that question alone. Ek omrim, I'm learning biblical Hebrew be'ivrit. And then they can say something and you can say I don't understand, and they can break it down for you. So this is a nice foundation. Thank you so much for watching. Shalom.